Hi everyone, this is Celine from Calla Patterns, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make your own zippers using zipper tape. Now, I realize there are already a lot of videos out there that show you how to make zippers from zipper tape, but I wanted to add a couple of notes that are specific to my patterns and how I deal with zippers. The first thing you're going to want to do is figure out the length of zipper tape to cut. Now, if you're working on a pattern and it asks you to use a pre-made zipper, so for example, this is a 10-inch zipper, and when a size for a zipper is given, it's actually referring to the length of the portion of the zipper that has zipper teeth. It's not including the space at the opening of the zipper and at the closed end of the zipper. It's only referring to the length of the teeth. So for example, this is a 10-inch zipper. The teeth are exactly 10 inches long, and there's an additional 3/4 of an inch at the opening and at the end of the zipper. So if you're wanting to use zipper tape instead of using a pre-made zipper, you want to cut your zipper tape to be at least the same length as the pre-made zipper, including these bits at the end. So if your pattern is asking you to have a 10-inch pre-made zipper, I usually, to be on the safe side, will add an extra 2 inches so that I have an inch at the beginning and the end of my zipper. So if I was going to use this zipper tape for a 10-inch pre-made zipper, I would cut my zipper here. Now, I want to show how to make a double pull zipper and a single pull zipper. The first thing you do, the first thing that I do once I've cut my zipper tape is that I melt the ends so that it doesn't fray when I'm trying to add my pulls. So I'm just going to quickly melt this. And it just sort of seals the cut end so you don't have fraying. If you don't do this and you're trying to put on your pulls and you're struggling, it starts to fray and come undone, and then you just end up cutting and cutting and cutting, and you don't want to do that when you've cut exactly the right length that you're going to need for your pattern. So the first kind of zipper I'm going to show you is a single pull zipper. Now, there are two ways to do this, possibly more ways, but two ways that I have used personally. And this way here, I'm not cutting away any of the zipper tape at all, and just opening a tiny bit at one end. And then when you're inserting your pull, you want the opening of the zipper, the rounded open end, to go down first. So your pull is actually at the back. So I start by sliding one side, but I only put it to the back straight end of my pull, this back straight end. I don't put it in a long way, just a tiny bit. And then I grab the other side and I do the same. Now, the most important thing here is to align your teeth properly. And I recently taught this at my retreat, and I said, look for a bubble. So here, you'll see this side is bubbling out, which means that the teeth aren't aligned properly. So I pull off and I readjust until there is no bubble. And then when I'm happy, I pinch the zipper tape to the back and I pull down on my pull. So you're pinching and holding securely at the end, and you're pulling your pull down using the pull part of your slider. And then we have a single pull zipper. Now, if your pattern requires a double pull zipper, what you'll do is you'll bring that pull, your first pull, all the way to the other end. Now, this is a zipper that I cut to use for my Baronia bowler handbag pattern. It calls for a 36-inch zipper. And for the Baronia, you can use either exactly 36 inches of zipper tape or if you can find it, a pre-made 36-inch double pull zipper. Either one will work for that pattern. I recommend that you always read the pattern all the way through to see how the zippers are made before you decide how to cut your zipper. So I'm going to add a second pull now to make a double pull zipper. So I have my first pull almost the entire way, and then I open the rest of the zipper tape so it's open, and you're going to add this second pull the exact same way as you added the first one. So you want the rounded open end of the zipper to be facing down towards, so they're actually facing each other. And you use exactly the same technique. So you slip one end a little bit and then the other one. And again, look for the bubble. So I'm going to pinch towards the back and use this as what I'm going to hold on to pull my pull on. And then I just pull down. Now this might take more than one try. Okay, so I've put it on now and I see I have a bubble here and my zipper teeth are not aligned. This is no good. Don't continue with the zipper that has a huge bubble, because your pulls won't sit perfectly aligned at the top of your bag, and when you're sewing it on, you might sew your zipper into your bag unevenly. So I'm going to restart, bring this up, and then try again. And it's being a pain. I have come across some pulls that are just knotty and they don't want to slide on properly, and I will just take a new pull and try again. So I managed to get it on, and you'll see that the zipper tape, what I call the bubbles, I don't know what the correct term is, but they're even on both sides. So this zipper will look nice once it's installed in your bag. Now another way you can add your pulls onto your zipper tape is to open up your zipper tape, and then on one side only cut away some of the zipper tape. I cut away maybe ½ an inch. That's probably all you need to cut off. And then seal the end again. And then you insert the pull exactly the same way as the first method I showed you, except this time you can put more of the tape on the first side, and then you insert the shorter end on the other side, but the same things apply. So you pinch at the back and pull your pull down, and there you go, you have a zipper.